The laws that kept slavery alive. 1. The Virginia Slave Codes, 1705. These laws codified slavery in the colony. They declared, all servants, Negroes, and Indians brought into this country shall be held to be slaves for life. Children born to enslaved women were automatically enslaved. Families could be separated. The law made slavery permanent and hereditary. 2. The Fugitive Slave Act, 1793. This federal law required the return of escaped slaves to their owners, even if they reached a free state. It criminalized helping runaway slaves and gave bounty hunters legal authority. Freedom was impossible to reach without risking death or imprisonment. 3. The Fugitive Slave Act, 1850. Part of the Compromise of 1850, this act intensified control. It forced Northern citizens and officials to aid in capturing runaway slaves, and imposed fines and jail time for refusal. Even free states were legally complicit in maintaining slavery. 4. Missouri Black Codes, early 1800s, restricted the rights of free black people and enslaved people alike. Slaves could not own property, learn to read or write, or testify in court against white citizens. These codes created a legal environment of total dependence and control. 5. The South Carolina Negro Act, 1740. Passed after the Stono Rebellion, it codified harsh penalties for resistance, punishments for running away, prohibited assembly without white supervision, prevented education. The law was designed to crush rebellion before it started. 6. The 35 Compromise, 1787. While not a law directly about slavery, the Constitution counted enslaved people as 3/5 of a person for representation. It politically empowered slaveholding states, embedding slavery into federal law, and giving owners more influence over national decisions. 7. Georgia Slave Codes, 1755. Declared that any black person entering Georgia without a white master could be seized and enslaved. It also criminalized helping enslaved people escape, effectively making every part of society complicit. 8. The Dred Scott Decision, 1857. A Supreme Court ruling that declared no person of African descent could claim citizenship in the United States. This judicial document legally ensured that enslaved and even free black people had no rights under the Constitution. 9. Slave hiring contracts. Various states, 1800s. These contracts allowed slave owners to lease enslaved people for labor, often under brutal conditions. The law treated humans as property enforceable in courts, ensuring maximum economic exploitation. 10. Slave patrol laws, early 1700s onward. Enforced by state legislatures, the laws created militias to patrol and capture escaped slaves. They were codified in law, giving white citizens legal authority to terrorize and control black communities. These documents show that slavery was not just a social system, but a legal system, enforced with court, law, and government authority.